We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Nice. Are we in?
Yeah.
Are we in? Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast. Where the names of all changed since you've been around. I don't know the words. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast. Why do I sound depressed? Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast.
I don't know.
Please continue. Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, iHeart, wherever you listen. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review, please. It helps. It helps. It helps. When you go to the YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Ding. So you know when a new episode is coming at ya. As always, don't forget our Patreon page, patreon.com/thelionsdenpod. That's patreon.com/thelionsdenpod. Also, thelionsdenpod.com for your one-stop shop for everything Lions Den. What's on there? Merchandise. Merch is short for merchandise. I don't know if you guys knew that. I want to bring you on inside a little bit. When you hear somebody say merch, they mean merchandise. Did you know that, Will?
Keep going.
Say less. I like that new thing that people are saying.
Say less is it.
Say less.
Well, do you like that? I feel like you would normally not like shit
I
like
like
that.
it.
You're into it?
I like it and I'm into it.
Cool.
Say less. I say that to all the ladies.
Speaking of say less, do you ever shop at Payless? Remember Payless shoes?
Absolutely. You're talking to a kid that grew up. Oh.
So that was the place we always shopped for shoes, for school shoes.
Yeah. Pay less, baby.
And then that would be the one thing everybody would make fun of me for. Going, would you get those from Payless?
And you're like, no.
But yeah, okay.
But I did. It's like the Shaquille O'Neal brand of shoes that they sell at Walmart. And it's you know how Jordan is like this? For some reason, Shaq's logo, he's like doing this.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What?
Sorry guys.
What happened? You getting a phone call?
Yeah, but it's coming through on my bullshit.
You can't hear anything. You're good.
We can't. We don't see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Brent's just bragging. People call him.
Hollywood keeps calling me.
Yeah, I don't think Hollywood starts with 844.
No, that's
a bill collector.
Definitely a bill collector or spam.
What does Hollywood start with?
H.
Good.
Always thinking. Ticker's always on. How was your Christmas over there, Brent? Did you have a white Christmas? And I don't mean ethnically.
Expand this now for some reason.
It's what?
I was just trying to expand it. It shut my whole thing. Okay.
So getting so
mad I was
mad.
about to get.
Yeah. I just saw it boiling over. Wow, this is going to be fun to watch. How was your Xmas? Was it very white? And I don't mean ethnicity-wise, ethnically. Because I know it was that.
Christmas Eve did snow.
Nice.
My throat still hurts. If anybody saw my Instagram, my little nephew, we were teaching him how to choke someone out. I don't know why.
Oh, I saw you getting...
Yeah.
Got you with the rear choke?
His dad looks like Gronkowski.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like he's like 6'4" and built. So this kid's obviously going to be like 6'5".
He could already beat the shit out of you.
Trying to wrestle with me. And I said, you're doing it wrong. You got to do this and you got to extend my back so then you can choke. And I was helping him, but then he really actually hurt me.
You looked like you were in pain in that picture. It looked hilarious.
This still hurts here.
Question.
I think he damaged a cord.
How old is that kid?
6, 5.
Oh, man, Brent. Don't ever
He's
fight.
going to be huge. He's going to be huge.
Did you
He's
get
so
any?
sweet.
Did you get any cool presents from mommy and daddy?
I'll tell you what I got. Actually, my mom gave me a great one. My mom gave me a book of quotes from Mark Twain because she knows I love Mark Twain.
That's pretty cool. First comic, right?
Yeah, in my mind.
First comedic writer.
My older brother gave me this stuff. This is telling.
It's chapstick.
No, it's for puffy eyes.
Are you puffing stuff?
Puffy eyes.
It almost looks like chapstick for your eyeballs.
I want that. I have puffy eyes. Where did you get it? Don't smile like that. Don't do that smile.
I think that's why he has to judge my eyes.
My bags are always packed. Always. My eyes are on vacation. So
It's
I want
like
to
a
get
cheap whore. Your undercarriage is just a cheap whore just
yes,
traveling.
yes. I need depuffer. I've got a
Well,
few
this-
things at the house that have like the little ball and you roll it.
Yeah, I've used those too.
Yeah, I
They're
don't know
nice.
if it's not working on me. It's not
Well, it
really
came with
working
a whole
on me.
pack
Look,
here.
guys, look at this.
The bags are zipped. I think that's just getting.
Don't.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're gonna be nice but shitty at the
Yeah,
same
no,
time.
he was about to be
I was trying to like
shitty,
justify it, but it's
be
going to sound
nice.
really shitty. Yeah.
I think that's just being 50, almost.
No,
51.
I didn't. That's not even what I said technically. So
Getting older. You know, it is part of it. I'm still handsome as shit, though, right?
yeah, the hair's dope.
Yeah, you look great, actually.
Oh, I got a
The
haircut, man.
haircut's
Really
great.
tight. Nice, high and tight. Look at that.
Yeah.
Boy. Nyet, nyet, nyet. The reason I do it this short. The reason I do it this short is so that I don't have to go back often.
God,
You know.
you lucky bastard.
And I just keep the length on the top, and it's just sexy.
Yeah, you got good, rich curls.
Say less.
Nice.
What about you guys? What'd you guys get for Christmas?
I got broke. I got poorer. I went all out, man. No, I got some stuff always every year, and I love every bit of it. I get a new pair of PJs every year. I get a new pair of pajamas from my mama, and
nice.
I immediately wear them, and they're always perfect. Got that. Speaking of Puff Daddy, I got this sleep mask thing that's like full of, it's like a beanbag, and it's weighted,
Yeah.
and you could either make it cold or make it hot for your eyes to sleep. Got that. It's weighted.
Huh.
I almost lost it the first night though because Bugsy thought it was a toy, and Bugsy's not the. You know how dogs, you give them a toy and they're like, I have a toy, yay, and they want you to play with you with it. No, not Bugsy. Bugsy look like, don't anybody fucking touch this thing, and if you get anywhere near it, he's just like, and you can't, and he'll snap at you if you try to take it. So I had to like fight my French bulldog for my new present the first night. Then it smelled like his breath.
Who won?
I won. I won. I'm the master of the house. I won that shit. I am. I am the pack leader. I am the pack leader.
The pack leader.
As Cesar says, I am the pack leader.
Well, what's funny is that's how Bugsy views you too.
That
He
I'm the-
views you as the pack leader.
Oh, I am?
He said this really big dog
Just
is the
took
boss
my-
of me. Yeah.
Whenever we talk, it's that. And Bugsy goes, it's a good conversation. So
Elaine comes home. Jason, what are you doing?
just talking to my pack, just talking to the pack.
Just being the pack leader.
Yep, just leading my pack, baby. Speaking of leading my pack, I took Bugsy out on the town yesterday, put his little Adidas hoodie on. It's really cute. It's the Adidas logo, but the lines are bones. It's really adorable. If you see my Instagram, you'll agree. Took Bugsy to the mall yesterday. Did he take a giant shit in Foot Locker?
Oh no.
Maybe. Did I notice it? Him doing it? Nope.
Whoa.
I'm looking at shoes, and then we move on. 3 stores later, this lady from Foot Locker comes in. She goes, I think your dog went to the bathroom in our store. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
I think he got blamed
Man.
for some shit he didn't do, though.
Literally.
Some shit he didn't do, because I go, what? And he's wearing a hoodie that goes over his butt. So
I don't like the fucking hand motion, bro.
Yeah.
Don't.
he's got a hoodie that goes over his cute little butt
That was,
with the little curly cues. He's got 2 little curly cues on each side of his asshole. So this hoodie goes over his asshole, like literally over the whole part where poopy comes out. And it was clean, and it didn't smell. And then I went to clean his little boo-boo, and there was nothing there. And I'm like, this And when I went over to the store, they had a box over it with the caution, little fucking sandwich board bullshit.
yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't stand in one place very long. In other words, had he done it, and this is Detective Jason at work, had Bugsy actually done the shit, there would have been a trail, because we were walking around. We never stood still long enough for him to go,
oh.
blah, blah, blah. We maybe stood still long enough for him to pop one nugget out. But here's my argument. I lift the box up. This shit is huge. It's big.
Mhm.
It's bigger than Bugsy's butthole. It's big. And there was no celery or carrots in the poopy. I feed Bugsy. We mix celery, carrots, and salmon oil in his food for health. And whenever he shits, there's always little pieces of celery and carrots in it.
Bro, this is Detective Jason.
So
at his
basically,
best.
what you're saying is it wasn't a that. It was more of a.
Oh yeah, it was a. It had his asshole opened up enough to lay this baby arm. He'd have been bleeding.
Oh, no.
So I looked at it. I'm like, "Are you sure my dog did this?" They're like, "You sounded like that was Enha." I'm like, "All right, bitch." And then I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm here. I'll clean it up." I cleaned it. There was no trail of it anywhere. It was just one spot, giant. You know those pretzels you buy at the mall?
Wetzel's pretzels.
Picture that pretzel like way bigger. That's what.
Like, we put it in too long.
Yeah,
like that.
big giant fucking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And I cleaned it up, and then I'm like, I don't know if that was him, and he's looking at me like, Bugsy's looking like it wasn't fucking me. You know what I mean? And so when we leave the store,
Oh, you guys are just barking at each other.
yeah.
Sir, can you leave Foot Locker?
As soon as we leave, what do I see? I see a gentleman with a dog the size of a fucking horse. And I'm like, Then I looked at the guy's feet, Detective Jason. Remember, I was in Foot Locker.
Right.
He was rocking Yeezys.
Interesting.
So he's a sneakerhead. So he must. Why would you go into the mall as a sneakhead and not go into Foot Locker?
Yeah.
You have a giant horse dog. I have a little meatball dog. Bugsy's a meatball. And I just put,
Can I just say something? No, I didn't even know you could bring dogs into a mall.
you could bring dogs everywhere now.
Really?
Yep.
Why they probably assume they're service animals or something.
Yep.
I mean,
You guys have no idea how bad my allergies are here.
For our
I just
listeners-
noticed that I look like I'm crying in the camera. And it's,
Britt just sniffed a bottle of, what is that, Afrin? What do you get there?
yeah, Afrin, no drip. By the way, it always drips.
Yeah, it always drips. You have to do it like this, Brent. And then hold your head until it goes down your throat.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Afrin's the best, dude.
Dude,
That shit
it's
get
addicting,
cleared.
though.
You can't just do that shit all the time.
Hey, let's talk to my brother about that.
Does he do it all the time?
All the fucking time.
Yeah, that's not good.
David,
Really?
this is an intervention, actually. Stop it. I haven't seen him do it lately, actually.
He's doing it on the down low.
He might be like hiding it
You
now.
do it on the DL?
Yeah, he's in like
this?
he's in like a
Yeah,
shady
great, man.
he's in like a shady alley downtown. Y'all got any Afrin?
But like not doing it on the down low.
Yeah, right. Oh, you did it more. I love that when Brent commits to a bit, he usually
I
injures
shouldn't have
himself.
done that. Ow. You did cocaine for years.
Now I'm
That's
having like
actually worse.
psychological drip. Am I dripping? Do I got bugs coming out?
No.
Do I got any
Hey,
stowaways?
I do
No?
want to.
No.
I want to talk about this though, because last week I was at my parents' place
Mm-hmm.
in my bed, and I was saying how I wasn't feeling well.
Right?
So the next 3-4 days, Will, I don't know if you know this, I was bedridden.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like out of commission. I took fucking 4 COVID tests.
Whoa.
Because I was like, because then
Positive,
I found out
positive.
where I was in Boston, people at that party had COVID.
Jeez.
So I was like,
Jesus.
I definitely have fucking COVID.
Right.
And I think I just had a cold, like a bad cold.
Damn.
But my mom like took care of me. She got to be,
Right.
because I was quarantining myself. My parents live in an apartment, so I was quarantining myself in that bedroom where I was doing the podcast. And I was like, I'm not kidding. Like, oh, I'm drenched in sweat, but freezing. And my
Jesus.
throat's closed. And my nose is gone. And hello, darkness, my old friend. Like, I'm just.
I mean, I can't believe it wasn't
my
COVID
mom's
too.
coming
That's
in
what's
the middle of
crazy.
the-
It might
my
have
mom's
been.
coming in. My mom's coming in the middle of the night, like, "Ee." And then I'm like, where you're still awake, but
Yeah.
somebody's in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's putting her fucking hand up to my forehead, even though I said, but you can't come in this room until I know if I'm
35-year-old man.
Yeah, I know.
Mom's taking your temperature with her hand and putting Vicks on your
Yep.
chest.
I got to tell you, she was pretty spot on. Like, she would say, you don't have a fever today. The next day she goes, you have a fever about 102. And then
Whoa.
it was 102.
Whoa.
And it was like 103.
Was she an
and then she
X-Men?
goes,
a
oh,
mom.
you're back down probably around 97. And then it was.
That's
And
a
I was
woman
like,
who's raised 3 kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. That's dope.
Yup.
And then when I finally didn't have a fever and everything, because I was like, okay, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is ruined, I was fine. And I tested negative on the tests. I said, Mom, be honest with yourself. You kind of liked that I was sick, didn't you? And she goes, a little bit.
She like,
but it's so funny in that podcast when I go, feeling a little chilly here, guys. I'm not feeling too good.
The chills,
then,
huh?
Right after that, I was like, I thought I was going to be hospital.
Here's the thing. At this point, everybody's got it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got it. We've all got it. We're all COVID positive. And if you don't have COVID, what are you fucking doing with your life?
Get out. Go do shit.
What is your
boring
life?
motherfucker.
Everybody's doing it except you.
Exactly.
Go kiss some COVID cunt.
Okay. No, man.
What?
Will, you just tested negative. Why did you think you tested negative?
Because Kaylee was around like a bunch of people who turned out to be positive. And then like we still like spent Christmas together.
Is Kaylee vaccinated?
Oh yeah. We're vaccinated and boosted.
But with which ones?
Pfizer?
Both of
but
you?
she still got COVID after she got vaccinated. So
well, no, you could still get it, and you could still get the variant after the booster.
She got Delta way back when after she got vaccinated. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But anyways, we thought, and I had a headache for like 3-4 days, and I was like, I kept, doing the thing where you justify it. I was like, I had a glass of wine last night, maybe that's why, or I didn't sleep that well. But then I was like, it's just not going away. And then I took, I thought I had COVID for sure. When I was texting you guys, I was like, oh, this makes no sense.
I took a rapid that said negative because, what happened was last episode, you guys remember I got a phone call from Bobby. That phone call was for me to headline his Bobby Lee and Friends the next day. And I did it. It was sold out. 2 days later, I get a text that said, I got a positive test. I took a rapid and it was positive and I'm not feeling too good. Bobby was like, I feel fine, but I'm going to get tested. So I'm like, all right. And that night, because I get in my head all the time, I got a fucking migraine. I had a migraine that night and I was like, oh shit, maybe I got it. And then the next day I felt fine. Went to the gym, threw all the weight around.
Cool, man. Just threw it around.
Just fucking.
He's banned from that particular gym.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely illegal.
I broke a few windows. And but I did, because there's the rapid test, but I don't think that's a PCR test. It's not. I don't think. So I there's this company that I found called Pixel Lab Corp or whatever, and you can get a free at home PCR, but they deliver it to you, you take it, and then you deliver it back to them, and then you get the results within like a day or two. I'm still waiting on that, guys.
Cool.
But I got a negative rapid, but those are weird. And also it's like, why does it look like a pregnancy test?
Oh
with
yeah.
the 2
I'll
lines.
be honest with you.
Yeah.
It does. I'll be honest with you. There was like the first test I took, like I woke up that next day after we did the podcast, and and then out of nowhere get a text message while I'm sitting in bed from my cousin Jenna being like, hey, you should probably get tested because my friend Steph, who was at my going away party, she just tested positive. And I was thinking, oh, I definitely have the new COVID Americana, whatever the hell it's called, Omicron.
COVID Americana.
Whatever the fuck it is. But
Omicron. It sounds like a NFL wide receiver, but go ahead.
That's funny.
So I take the first test. I'm negative, right? So I go, okay. But, it came with 2 tests, like this rapid test. So
you got to take both.
My mom goes, told you, see, you're negative. And I go, Mom, we got to wait another 24 to 36 hours so I can take the other test.
Real quick, I want to apologize on behalf of Brent for that voice that he uses for you, Mrs. Morin. So but go ahead.
Asshole, throwing me under the bus. I'm sorry. Mom doesn't sound like that. Brent. Anyway, the next day, this is how stupid it is when you're not a doctor. The next day we go to, you get that little vial, right? That you put the thing in. Yeah. The pregnancy test type thing.
Yeah. You dip the thing in there and it's got to sit in there for like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah. So here's how stupid I am. I put the second test back in the box, right? With the vial, but don't throw out the other vial from the day before. So when me and my mom are sitting there, keep in mind, brother's a doctor, we don't know if I just put that next strip in the vial from the day before or the other one. So that one shows up a little pinkish hue, where it's like complete straight blue line. And then I saw a slight pink. My mom claims she didn't see a slight pink. my dad claims he saw a slight pink. And my mom goes, you are fucking delusional. And I go, yeah, that's usually how it works. 2 against 1 are the delusional ones. But then we couldn't decide if it was the same vial we used for the day before.
Oh my God.
Why couldn't we just throw it out? And I realized in that, and also we had like doctor gloves because my brother would have like those dealing with my dad, whatever that bullshit is. Couldn't get it on. I don't know how you get gloves on that fast.
I always rip them. I always go, and only the middle finger's on, and the rest is like.
Yeah, what am I, the penguin? Where's my fucking thumb? So I ripped the shit out of those, knocked over the whole thing.
Oh no, that's so funny. But we're fine now. And the thing is, if you're vaccinated, most people, and you get this thing, it's gonna feel like just a day. Yeah. It's a day. People I talked to were like, "Oh, sick for 12 hours," then I was totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, apparently, at least like the booster probably helps a lot because Kayla and I both didn't get it. We just got our boosters like a month ago. So I think that's probably why we didn't get it.
The booster really helps.
That shit really fucking helps.
I've had to fucking cancel my booster appointment twice.
Oh, it sucks.
The first time, you guys remember when I called you from the car and I couldn't walk? Right. When I had the bursitis. Couldn't do it. And it was that night and I couldn't go to do it. And then this time, I was scheduled to get it the day after I get that phone call about Bobby Lee's show. And then I'm like, oh, I can't go get the booster now because if I have it, it's bad for you to get the shot.
Yeah, you just kill yourself.
And then I found out I was negative. I'm like, damn it. So today I'm going to schedule another appointment and hopefully get it fucking done. They were doing right around the corner from my house at the city hall. I live in a very small town. Mayberry is what it's called. There was a line and I was like, what the fuck is this line for? And me, I'm never like, oh, line. I'm always mad immediately. What the fuck is this line for? It wasn't affecting me in any way, by the way.
No.
It was if it was in the street blocking me, that's why I should have reacted. But I still reacted as though it like ruined my day. What the fuck is that line for? But they were doing free COVID tests at the city hall and free vaccines. Well, the vaccine's free anyways, but they just had like a pop-up set up.
So you can debate your parking ticket and also get a COVID test?
Yeah.
Dope.
You can go in there. You could pay your city bill. You could fight your ticket.
Yeah. You could be like, I didn't park there illegally. That's on you. The big problem is that you made the mistake. Where's my lollipop? The big thing is.
Oh, man. I hate it when you're funnier than me. But yeah, you figure you get tested negative and then skip next door and get that boosty boost.
Yeah, see, you and I had the OG COVID.
Yeah,
I did too.
Yeah, we all got it at the same time.
Yeah.
We don't feel like you did.
We were Rona brothers.
I did, dude.
We were Rona brothers. We got the wrong. What did I used to call it? Full blown.
Oh, yeah.
Full blown Corona to the bone. Yeah. Full blown Corona to the bone.
Shit.
We had that shit, dude. My bone was fine though, to be honest, dude. That shit was like morning. You know what I mean? Anyways. Reporting.
So dumb.
He woke up like,
so dumb.
Reporting for duty, sir. And I was like, I got nothing for you, man. There's no work today. Sorry. So last episode, you brought up Don't Look Up.
Oh, now I'm so excited for this apology.
And I shit on it.
Oh, I can't wait.
I shit on it.
Hard.
I went
like, this movie.
Yeah, dude. I was like, nah, fuck that. It's into the world shit. I didn't know. I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was a comedy.
Political, from what I hear.
Huh? Oh, it's
like
so good, dude. I apologize to Will.
Thank you.
And I have to apologize to Jonah Hill because remember I shit on him a little bit.
Yeah,
he's fucking hilarious in it, dude. Bro, he's so funny. I don't know why you didn't tell me how funny he was in it. If you'd have just said, Jason, Jonah Hill's really funny and it's a good movie, maybe I wouldn't have like.
If you're listening, this is Will's fault.
This is Will's fault.
Really,
dude,
Will,
it was so funny. The whole movie was a metaphor. The entire movie was a fucking metaphor, and it was hilarious.
I gotta watch it.
Meryl Streep plays the president.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill is chief of staff, but also her son.
Yeah.
It is great. And they're all funny. Jennifer Lawrence is really funny in it. When she couldn't let that one thing go.
Yeah, hilarious.
That was killing me, huh?
Yeah.
She's not pushing.
Not pushing at all. She's so funny. Right. And there's this one running joke that she has throughout the entire movie that's so So funny, but it's such a. I enjoyed it so much that if somebody else at my house, like anybody else at home, wants to watch it, I'll watch it again with them.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way. Yeah.
I wish that Will would have been clearer in his description of this movie because dude, Leonardo DiCaprio's hilarious in it. Leonardo DiCaprio's so funny in it, but subtly funny. It's not like whack. I want every comic that thinks that like outrageous wackiness is funny to just stop doing that. Okay?
Just commit to the character.
Just be funny. Don't try to do funny things. Just be funny.
Just be real. Like Adam McKay is one of the funniest comedy writers of all time. Just read what he wrote.
Reality check. Most of you aren't funny.
Can't wait to watch it.
Saying that and petting this, you know?
Yeah.
Reality check. Most of you are not funny at all. And I understand why you think you have to try so hard, but you're not. Good.
You know what I saw last night? Licorice Pizza.
I heard that's good. I heard good tings.
Yep, really enjoyed it.
Our friend Leah Lamar told me that
for like problems.
Good. Yeah. What's that?
It is
Isn't
now.
that in the press for problems?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Something?
Yeah, so they
For like pedophilia or something.
wait. Well,
What?
There's two things that they're getting flack on.
Oh, I got to watch this one. Is this only in theaters, by the way?
Yeah, as of now.
So you went into the movie theater? No wonder you got COVID.
That was
tests.
last night.
Man, you're really celebrating out there, huh? I'll see you guys later. I'm going to Buffalo.
The biggest germaphobe on the planet here.
We're away from people.
He's like,
it's
you know
fine.
what? Let's go out to the movie theater. After this, we're going to Disneyland.
Well, that's just a good time. Mickey's there.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
what
right,
do you
you're
know?
right. So what happened?
The first thing is that they make like a really, it's not like a racist joke, but it's like a white guy doing a super racist like Asian accent as like a bit, and so people are pretty like pissed about that.
Why?
And then I mean, it's kind of when you watch it, you're like, oh, I'm surprised this is like in the movie today.
But here's the thing: if they meant for it to be like, oh shit, that's
I don't
good.
know though. It felt like more just trying to get a laugh. Honestly,
Well,
you'll see
if you're okay. If we're being honest, Asians talk funny. Okay, coming to the show, our friend Jason Shenny.
I know. I'm not saying.
Also, on top of, just to kind of piggyback on his canceled moment, so I can be canceled as well, is it's one thing if we're newscasters and we're doing some kind of racist Asian accent.
Right.
But if you're an actor in a movie,
Playing a character,
script, why does it matter?
right? And that character happens to be fucking racist,
Right.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Those people exist.
Yeah, it's not like somebody goes like this. Now we're going to go to weather with ching chong ching.
Yeah.
Oh no!
The best is that the head movement with
Too much Afrin.
yeah, that second
second hit.
sniff of aspirin, man, put you over the fucking canceled edge.
No.
That's so funny. But yeah, man, it was good. Tell me about this
So
licorice.
that was number one. That was the one thing which we knew.
And
that
is this
going-
right in the beginning?
It's just like it happens like twice throughout the movie, and because
Fuck
we
yeah.
saw an article about it going into it.
Yeah.
Now I know your age group. You're like, woohoo. I know that my age group, I probably wouldn't even have thought
Here's what it is. It took me by surprise because it's like a joke that you'd see in a movie 20 years ago, and no
Right.
one would say anything.
Right.
So I'm surprised that none of the people were like, "Ooh, this may be a bad idea right now."
Right.
It's one of those things. Like, oh, is this worth the risk of like the backlash?
Yeah, but it also takes place in the 70s,
Right.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
There you go. I always watch A Christmas Story every year. For
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh my God.
And there's that scene at the end when they're in the Chinese restaurant
Oh my God.
and they're singing.
That
I don't
alone-
remember. Yeah.
"'Tis the season to be jolly, fa ra 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 ra."
Right.
And the guy goes, no, it's not, it's fa la la la, not fa ra ra. And then he tries it again, and then he goes, okay, just sing something else. And they go, jingle bells, jingle.
right.
Yeah.
So,
And the
yeah.
family's laughing, and I'm like, that movie was made in '82.
Right. That's this type of like joke thing.
Okay.
It's like one of those things that you're like, ooh, people are not gonna fuck with this.
Right.
It's one of those things.
Right.
And then the second thing, which was very interesting, I didn't know going into it, is that the characters have a crazy age gap. Meaning the guy is 15 and the girl is 25. And it's kind of like a love story. And
Say less.
and I didn't know that going into it. And then, but like I watched it with Kaylee and she was like, this is kind of fucking creepy and weird.
15 and 25?
Yeah, but the guy, because if the roles were reversed, movie wouldn't get made.
And
25-year-old guy and a 15-year-old girl
100%.
wouldn't get made.
That's why, 100%.
And so now so everyone's kind of
Right.
like, hey, this is weird as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot.
No, I get
I've
what
been
you're saying.
seeing a
'Cause I saw
lot of that
headline,
these days.
and I was
Yeah.
like, what are they talking about?
And I didn't like, it was interesting. The more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, again, I'm surprised that no one was like, hey, people are not gonna fuck with this. Like,
Yeah, but
I
the
know
thing
you're,
is-
yeah.
Ignoring something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's like the whole. You can cancel me, but I'm still fucking here.
Right.
It's
I'm still this
fucking art.
Yeah,
It's just
and
art.
it takes place in what year?
In the 70s.
And you know what? My grandparents got married in like their early teens.
Mm-hmm.
Also, by the way, Will, you know why that movie got made? Because one of the greatest filmmakers of all time wrote and directed it, Paul Thomas Anderson.
So that's the thing is it's like probably just known because of how amazing he is, which I agree. I'm sure no one was like, Paul, this is a little weird. This is like weird.
So what is this? So it's about a young girl and a young guy and an older girl having a relationship?
Essentially.
Is it a funny movie?
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. It was just kind of like, I also like it was like seeing it with like Kaylee. She was kind of like, this is weird as fuck. Like at the end, she was like, that was weird. Good movie, but that was weird. And it made me kind of think, yeah, I guess it was kind of weird.
Nope. Kaylee was like, this is weird. And in his head, and then he to her goes, yeah, this is weird. In his head, he's like, so fucking hot. So fucking
Well, then I went online after and I was like, are other people talking about this?
Dude, that reminds me.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me of the South Park episode.
Oh, I was thinking about
Remember the
same
South
thing.
Park episode where like a little boy, they thought he was being molested by an older woman.
Oh, yeah.
And all the cops just kept going, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And no, it's Ike. He's like 1 year old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about what happened again.
30-year-old teacher.
And they would tell him, they would be like, nice. They're not trying to arrest anybody.
Like this teacher.
South Park always wins, dude. Always wins. I'm gonna check that out. There's no other
But it
way
was
I
good.
could watch it.
It was really good, though. I really enjoyed it.
Will I have to go to a theater to see
As
this?
of now, I think, yeah.
There's no like buying it online or anything?
Maybe. I'll look it up.
Because I'll do that. Yeah, I was talking with Leah Lamar. She had gone to a screening for it or something like that, and she said it was great.
Yeah, it's really good. It was just that one part was interesting that like it kind of still got made.
I like that.
I dig it.
So the racist Asian thing,
Also,
and
those are the two things that people have issues with.
and the kid living the dream. Got it.
Also, Bradley Cooper stole the movie.
What is his character?
He plays like a really small part. He plays like a real guy, a guy named John Peters, who's an old Hollywood producer in like the 80s, who was like married to Barbara Streisand. He stole the fucking movie.
That's awesome. I'm gonna see this.
And Sean Penn is in it too.
I know now that I could take your suggestions seriously, because again, don't look up.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're sorry, Jonah. It was Will's fault.
Will's fault. Jonah, well, he was, goddamn, dude, he was so funny in it, man. The shit he was saying and the way he treated Jennifer Lawrence's character. I saw a headline in my news app, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And it said, Jennifer Lawrence said it was almost impossible to work with Jonah Hill. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But then I read it, and it's because she kept breaking. She was making him laugh. He was making her laugh so much because of how he was just being hilarious. I mean, he was so funny in it.
I saw an interview with him for that movie, and he was talking about how, because it's kind of a little bit of a play on the Trump administration.
Little bit.
I know.
Yeah,
It's like
I think that the meteor heading
he's
towards Earth is a metaphor for the coronavirus.
What's funny is it was written before COVID, though.
Oh, wow.
But
Sorry.
it was, it's a lot to do with global warming, I think. But also, I don't know.
No, that's what he said. That's what they said.
I remember Jonah being like, he, instead of idolizing the dad, he idolizes Meryl, and then like almost like Oedipus way.
Dude,
he's
he
like, that's
keeps
why
referring.
he said, can I get a handbag that I carry? So he has like a handbag I heard or something.
He keeps referring. Yeah. He keeps referring to his mom as a smoke show and all this stuff.
Yeah,
Who wouldn't want to see her naked? Like he
should be like attracted to her. Like, yeah.
Oh man, it's so good. I'm gonna watch it again today.
I'm gonna actually watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, Brent. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I
saw it. It's hard with the holidays and everything. Like, you can't get everybody to sit down and watch a full movie like that,
especially in a group, because everybody's gonna want to talk. People are gonna leave the room. I hate it when people leave the room during the movie, and I say, "Do you want me to pause it?" No, just keep it going. Not gonna just keep it going, because when you get back, you're gonna have 100 fucking questions. Sorry, I had a gripe.
And also, you don't give a fuck about the movie?
With movies, right. I'm the same way. So, like, I have to watch movies by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get mad even if you stay in the room and you have your phone with you and you're not paying attention. And it's like,
phone's down.
Just focus on you. It's not about them. But
phone's
so I have to watch it in my bed alone.
Yep.
Phone's down.
Sit down. Watch the fucking thing.
This is family fucking time. We're supposed to be having a good fucking time. And everybody's watching the show like this. That's fun.
You know what I watched the other day, though? Me and my brother, I said this, we were going on an 80s kick.
Oh, nice.
We watched Airplane the other day.
Oh, hilarious.
So funny.
I mean, that movie is just joke. It's just, it just doesn't stop.
The best.
Like, it's so fucking good. It's like,
My favorite is the girl that's hysterical and everybody's lined up slapping her, and then it just kind of builds. It pans down the line, and one guy's got a hammer, another one has a gun, guy has a whip. It's like
so
Jesus.
funny.
Because they're like,
my favorite,
get yourself together.
One of my favorite moments is right when it opens and it goes, the red curb is for loading and unloading only. The white curb is for this. And then then eventually they start going back and forth.
The female voice and the male voice?
Why don't you just stop? Why don't you just? It's like so subtle.
But you know who my favorite character in that movie is? Johnny.
Who?
Johnny,
Who?
the gay air traffic controller, Johnny.
Oh,
I think it's Johnny, but he is so
I know what you're talking about.
funny. He goes, one guy goes,
so good.
there's this one guy who walks up, he goes, takes this newspaper, he goes, what do you make of this? And gives it to Johnny, he goes, well, I can make a brooch or a pterodactyl. And he's like,
Yeah, he kills it. Hey,
The
talk
fog's getting
about
thick.
getting canceled on the internet. That would get canceled.
oh, 100%. There's this one scene where a guy goes, the fog's getting thicker. And then Johnny jumps into scene and grabs his middle and goes, and Leon's getting larger. that character
good.
kills me.
Dude, in that same vein, like The Naked Gun is one of my favorite movies ever.
The best.
I mean, it's like the funniest fucking movie.
Have you ever seen the series that it was based on?
Oh, Police Squad?
Dude.
No, but I assume it's great. Leslie
brother-
Nielsen's my favorite.
Oh, dude. My brother talked about it once, I think, on this podcast, either on a Mr. Jason Collings show or this one, but every episode of Police Squad at the end, they would do that sitcom-y thing where they go, ha, da, da, they say something, and then they go, ha, ha, and it freezes, and then the credits go.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't, it's not frozen.
Oh, that's
They're just
great.
and there's shit happening in the background. And the credits go, and then there's a gorilla comes in and just starts destroying the office, and they're still like,
Oh, man.
dude, it's so good.
I want to see where you can watch that.
Oh, dude, Police Squad is so funny, man. Yeah, the Naked
that's
Gun
so
movies were
funny.
great.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen, there was a movie that he was in called Wrongfully Accused.
Mm-hmm.
It was the spoof
yeah.
on like The Fugitive. As like a kid, that was like my favorite fucking movie. So I was obsessed with like Leslie Nielsen and those goofy shit. Like,
Isn't
it's
that a
so
spoof on The Fugitive?
yeah, so funny.
That's what he said, Mr. Echo.
I can't hear over here. I'm in a fucking Irish pub.
It's virtual
Down.
Brent.
Dude, speaking of Irish pubs, I was in one last night doing a show. I got booked on a show at a place in Long Beach that I'd never been to.
I've done
So
that.
I get to the show. It's a bar. It's a bar show with nobody there.
Oh, shit.
I had a blast. I was just teasing the other comedians and making fun of everything. But yeah, this one guy, it was one of those shows where people in the audience were trying to be funny. I said, what do you guys want to talk about? We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. And this guy goes, dicks. He yelled dicks. And
Dicks.
all these guys were talking about was dicks and meth.
Jesus.
I'm in.
It was the weirdest shit.
Well, if you're like, it was amazing.
But back to Naked Gun. One of the funniest things. Remember Priscilla Presley was in those, who was Elvis's wife. Priscilla Presley was in the Naked Gun. And there's a scene where she's up on a ladder getting something, and he looks up and goes, "Nice beaver," and then she hands him down a stuffed beaver.
That shit's so funny.
I love
Remember
humor
OJ?
like that. Oh my god,
He actually was good in those.
he was really fucking good in those. He was not a bad actor.
No.
I mean,
He was.
he
He didn't
convinced
do the whole murder thing.
he
could have had a
convinced the
career.
jury. He's a good actor. He's free.
Yeah.
Did you see
He
him
could get
putting the
back
gloves
to it.
on? He was really acting that shit out. He had plastic gloves on his hands and then pretended that the gloves that they found didn't fit him, but those would not have gone over anybody's hands that had a plastic.
Oh, yeah.
And he's literally going like this and he's like acting it out. And I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I mean? I'm
was
juice.
that voice?
I'm the juice. And then when he got freed, everybody said the juice is loose. Remember that? The juice is loose.
The juice is loose.
Yeah, the juice is loose.
Wasn't that also what Kendall said in Succession this year?
Yes.
That was funny.
Yes.
Uh,
Fuck that. I'm
All right, we
so
got an email?
bummed. I'm so bummed that show's over.
Me too.
Success. Get it, Brent.
Let's see if I can make
You
this.
got it,
for
buddy.
Brent's
the-
shooting darts for our
Go
listeners.
for it. Nice.
Oh, Jesus. The tree just bursts.
Up.
All right.
Did it hit the board?
Nope.
Jesus. You got it. Oh, whose house
All
are
right,
you
here we
at?
go.
Also, isn't it just stabbing the wall?
Yeah. Are you at your brother's?
Yep, they're magnets though. It's not
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whatever happened with the track in the mud?
dirty shoes.
Did he find out?
My mom cleaned it up when I came back in.
What
'Cause
happened?
He was,
Talk about it.
Jared actually went upstairs, so unless he listens to this, he has no idea.
Brent and I had a meeting, phone meeting yesterday, and when we got off the phone, off the meeting. Him and I were talking, and he was really nervous because his brother's got some OCD, as we all do, and he keeps his
Everything's
place
really neat here.
spotless.
Yeah.
And Brent tracked mud in on the floor. Was it carpet?
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Oh,
so I was like,
no.
oh shit. Well, because everything
color?
here was snow, then rain, then freezing rain, then snow, and then
So it's just a
get
mess.
warm.
But doesn't he have what you call a mud room, like an entry?
Yeah, usually I take my shoes off outside and then clean them.
Mm.
You know, I was being really good at that, but because we had the call, I pace. So I was
Right.
walking outside his place and then walked back in
shit.
feeling good about the meeting. So I just kind of tracked it all in or something. And I went, oh, fuck. And then thank God he was upstairs doing something work-wise and my mom took care of it real
good.
quick.
Good.
Because we're all terrified of him.
Sounds like my family at my house. He's here. Nobody move. When I show up, I'm like I'm like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. Everybody has to sit still and don't breathe. I walk in just. Oh man. Do we have an email?
We've actually a good email here.
Okay, let's get to it.
And
We have a good email. Don't say we
Sorry.
actually have a.
sorry.
Believe it or not, these losers got an email.
This is I haven't read this yet, so I was gonna be very curious to see what this is. Brent is responsible for my most embarrassing moment.
Nice.
This is from
Right.
Samantha. Hey guys, a newer fan, but I've been absolutely in love with the podcast since finding it, and honestly, well, Jason, you better stop fist bumping. And honestly, developed a huge crush on Brent. Fuck. Which is why I always listen and watch on YouTube. Brent is now the reason for one of my fucking cute. Now the reason for one of my most embarrassing moments. In short, I have my sister and her husband living with me so they can save money for their own house. Sexy.
Cute.
I'm known for saying random, stupid, funny, off-brand shit to get a reaction or a laugh out of anyone. I have a small filter. Anyway, after binging The Lion's Den for a few weeks and developing my Brent crush, I get home from work and knew my sister and her husband would be home, so I walk in and yell into the house, my new life goal is to fuck Brent Morin.
Oh, wow.
To my surprise, my brother-in-law has his mother, father, and grandparents over who I did not see before shouting this into the house.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh man. On behalf of Brent Morin, send pictures.
Wow. That is so
Wow,
funny.
that's amazing.
There's more. There's more in.
Nice.
Hurt my neck when I did that. They looked at me like I was Satan, and my sister came out of the kitchen just wide mouthed, like, what the fuck? The 90-year-old Italian grandmother
Said you too? I'm sorry.
oh, Brent Morin?
He's like a spicy meatball.
I wanted to fuck him in a whole hard time.
Oh, we're so bad.
She then proceeded to lecture me on life choices and to find Jesus.
All you got to do is go to prison.
You could have found a Jesus in prison or with Brent or more.
Think about every prisoner. They all find Jesus.
Yeah.
I want to know what law he broke. Sorry.
Even though her lecture was very convincing, I haven't changed my stance on Brent. So, hey, you could make a life goal come true.
Hey.
Anyway, love you all. And thank you for making my work days more enjoyable with the podcast. Brent, I'll see you in April for your Philly show.
I'll be there too. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many places. Looking for love. Brent's looking for love. I guess she's just looking for some dick, but whatever.
She wants
Also
that.
looking
She
for
wants
Jesus.
that BD.
What, that
Yeah,
crooked?
the
That
sun
crooked?
teacher. Oh.
She wants that left turn signal. She looking for that. I don't know how long she's been watching, but she wants that Peroni homie. That's what she wants.
She want that Captain Hook type dick.
Did you call it a turn signal?
Yeah, bro. That was good.
Shit.
Wow, just straight up. My life goes to fuck Brent Morin. What a thing to
Hey, the
announce.
whole
I love that the
family's
whole family was there, man.
Man.
And her old school Italian grandma.
That's
I don't know, you need to find the Jesus.
We've really attacked all.
Oh, we're
ethnicities,
racist
I
as
think,
fuck
on this
today.
one.
yeah.
Really racist.
This one's
today.
never coming out.
We're going to have to call this episode canceled.
It's not a bad episode, man.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not
Good
bad at all.
clickbait.
Good clickbait.
Like the Jonah Hill, Meryl Streep, or the Jennifer Lawrence thing. Like, oh, it couldn't work with him.
Yeah.
You know?
It got me. I read the article.
There you go.
She loved it. And I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that she was angry because I'm like, that shit was hilarious. But yeah.
You know what I did hear also? Last thing about Don't Look Up is that he kept calling, Jonah Hill kept calling Meryl Streep the GOAT. Like she's the GOAT. And Meryl Streep thought he was calling her a GOAT the entire time.
Yeah, it's the same interview I watched
Really funny.
where Jennifer Lawrence had to explain to Meryl Streep, like,
No.
you know what goat means?
GOAT.
Yeah.
Why is
Well, I
this
just
little
thought you were calling me a goat.
Yeah.
like an old goat? I get that I'm older than you, but
Yeah,
fuck
Jesus.
you, Jonah Hill.
She
If I'm
was
a
very calm
goat,
about it.
if I'm
Yes, I
a
look
goat,
like
you're
a
a
goat.
hedgehog. Where are we at on time? Should we go over Patreon?
We hop over. Yeah, we're like a little over 45.
Let's hop on over.
Boom. Let's go do some Patreonics.
Oh, we didn't do dates.
Oh, dates. Here we go.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Well, Brent,
January
you're
7th to the 9th, we'll be at Irvine Improv, all three of us.
January
Yay.
12th. January 12th, I will be headlining Brea Improv with special guest host and MC Russell Peters is going to do it. I will also go ahead. What's after that? Oh no, I have a January 29th. I'm headlining the Rec Room in Huntington Beach. And then we're back together. We're together again in the first
Together
weekend of
again
February.
in West Night. Oh wait, no, Austin, Texas, at the
Vulcan. It's not good, Brent. Come on.
I had to burp too.
Oh, Italian food.
Nothing but lasagna. On February 4th and 5th, we'll be in Austin, Texas, at the Vulcan.
Yep.
And then on February 10th to the 12th, we'll be in West Nyack, New York.
Just 2 days?
What?
Are you sure?
What?
No, I think we got 3 days there.
Wait, are you talking about West
February
Nyack?
10th
Yeah.
to the 12th.
Yeah.
10,
That's
11,
3
12.
10th, 11th, 12th.
Oh, I thought you said the 11th and 12th.
No, 10th to 12th. And then, then we're doing Cobb's Comedy Club. Will will be with us on that one.
When
Will
is it?
also might be with us in Austin.
And
Just wanna keep
Nyack.
him on the edge of the seat.
I don't know about Nyack.
West
But
Nyack.
April 8th
Come
to the
get
9th
more
will be
COVID.
at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco.
That's April?
And that's April.
Okay.
So we'll see where we are then. I might be playing Spider-Man at that point. And then
right.
April 14th
Cool.
to the 16th, we'll be at the Punchline Comedy Club in Philly, so I could fuck that girl with the gram.
We're definitely calling this episode canceled. Fucking hilarious. While grandma's spanking you. God damn it.
It's fucking hilarious. Cool.
We did that.
Well,
we did that. Thank you so much for joining us here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell
Bing.
so you know when a new episode is coming. All right. We'll see you guys over there at the Patreon, and that's patreon.com/LionsDenPod, patreon.com/TheLionsDenPod. Bye.
Bye.
We are friends, digging each other.